All right, so this is a Burnham Steam Max 399. We just finished installing it, and I'm gonna give you a brief overview as to how it works and what happens when you turn a thermostat on. All right, so let's say you just turn a thermostat on. It's gonna send a signal down to the boiler. The boiler burners are then gonna kick on, and they're gonna start heating the water up until eventually the water starts to create steam. The steam is gonna move up through these pipes and come down to create drier steam, for a lack of a better terminology. It's gonna travel through the pipes, up through the feeds, and go to all the radiators. So as the steam is dripping back to the boiler, they come down to this little manifold, which then feeds into the tank over there. And then once that tank hits a certain level, there's a pump over there that pumps all the water back into the boiler, and it just keeps reusing the same water in the system. This is the return tank. Like I said previously, the returns will drip back through to the manifold into the tank. There is a float in here that once it hits a certain level, it will then pump the return water back into the boiler through that pipe over there. These pipes right here are the vents, so that once it pumps the water out, it just has somewhere to pull air in back into the tank. Before the burners turn on, this is the makeup air system that we installed. There is a fan down in here that sucks air in from the outside. So this kicks on first, and it brings in new fresh air to the space. Once it confirms that there is air coming in, it then will kick the boiler on, which will in turn heat the water and then everything else that I explained. All right, so this boiler is typically how you would heat an apartment building in Boston. This boiler heats 6 out of the 7 units in this building, which is perfect for a typical Boston apartment building. So if you have a bunch of tenants that you're trying to keep warm this winter, hit the link in the description and we'll be right out.